What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and we're back with some more content. What did you expect? We're back with some more Norland. And I think for right now, game difficulty is peaceful mode. At least for a couple more, at least for this episode today, I think we're gonna continue with our tutorial. Because the help menu seemed quite overwhelming. There was a lot of stuff, a lot of hints right here, and I have no idea what's going on. So, apparently we still need to build another lumber mill. So I guess we'll start by doing that. Now, they said not to build them too close to each other. I still don't even know where the heck our warehouse is. That's the library. This is the market. Is it connected to the hall? Like, is this our warehouse right here? Dormitory. Okay, so we shouldn't have anybody homeless anymore. Should have people in there. They all gave instructions. So yeah, let's go ahead and get another lumber mill down, because I guess that's what we need to do. Let's get it. I guess over here this time? Maybe in here? Let's try that. Let's go ahead and press play. What else do we need? Taverns are not functioning. Well, that's the brewery. Is the tavern different? Tavern. We don't have a tavern, do we? What if we put the tavern next to the brewery? Would that make sense? Right here? Tavern's not functioning. In the city, not a single tavern is operational, and the residents cannot purchase alcohol to relieve fatigue. Okay. So we were looking through this stuff, right? The building's performance depends on the management skill of the assigned lord. The instructions will be enough for 3 days. Okay. How to make money. More complex goods. We can trade some more. And we can attack forest bandit camps. Price manipulation, vassalage, raiding neighbors, writing and selling books, extortion, ransom for bribes, and so on. Make X a one-time production order. As soon as the required quantity is produced, the work will stop, or do until. All self-explanatory. In the morning, the peasants will go to the city warehouses for the resources needed for production. Work all day and only at the end of the workday. Will they bring the produced goods to your warehouse? Okay, so only at the end of the workday. Knowledge is displayed in the knowledge menu. It be stored in a lord's mind or a book. Knowledge can be obtained from a book or through a scientific insight. What is that? The sudden appearance of new knowledge in the lord's mind. It happens rarely while giving instructions at a production building, provided that the character is happy or as a result of a strong nervous breakdown. Okay. A lord who possesses knowledge can write it in a book. So say like Ziva, for instance, right? Action, educate. What is all this stuff? The lord will develop their trade and management skills. So if we go to knowledge, mine, allow the construction of mine. Okay, so we have 2 hop and field. I'm assuming that these are the people who have the knowledge, right? So it requires 3 paper. How do we get more paper? Produced in a paper workshop. Requires timber. I don't know what that is. Tools. How do we get tools? Weapons don't count as tools, do they? Do we have any more like bandit camps? Doesn't look like it. Should we be trading with more factions? I don't want to keep an eye on our production for right now. How do we see production? Statistics? Production. Okay, requires 39. How is this stuff doing? And what does this mean? That is low on workers? How do we get more workers in? Point a manager. I guess you. I kind of want to change you to Ziva, because Ziva's already going in this direction, right? Feel like that makes the most sense. So you can go in this direction, our other guy can go in this direction. Do not sell. Trader sold today in stock. So this is how we can make money, yeah? So we need more people. What are you? Oh, you're our messenger, aren't you? Think so? Average mood is 63. We have 8 Varn and 2 Kaiden. Kaiden is over here. That's the culture. We're expected 4 migrants today. Maybe we just speed up time and we'll get some more people? Guess we'll see. It's only day 1. Let's see how all this goes. This last Soviet massage Ziva's ego. Okay, so you guys want rings. Hopes for the future, full of energy, had a hearty meal. You need sleep, and you need to do the dirty. But your wife is Ziva. You also need to do the dirty. You all need to do the dirty. So action, social. Low loyalty? The actor has a very low loyalty. Really? 55 is low? Okay. Let's speed things up for a little bit and let's just see how things kind of play out. Harvest the rye crop? Where is our rye crop? Is that that's our rutabaga field. Where is the rye crop? I don't think we have a rye crop, do we? Too bad, like, when you click on it, it doesn't... Build 2 rye fields on the fertile plots. Okay, so it's telling us to build 2 more. Resources, rye field. Let's put some... there and there. Is that smart? Hold on. Or should we maximize fertility or should we maximize space? This is 74. 72. Oh, and they can overlap? 4 migrants have arrived. These 2 are going on a date today. Where's your date? Oh, they acquired knowledge during a conversation. Well, that's cool. Okay. Produced 33 wood. This has produced 5 so far. And now these guys are happy. Upcoming date. Nice. Okay, knowledge. A lord who possesses knowledge can write it in a book. Knowledge can have different levels of complexity, and the higher the lord's intelligence level, the faster they can learn it. Books can be purchased from the Holy Caravan. So, now we have 2 people who understand that. I'm worried about... I don't even know what scaffolding does right now. We have 2 people for the hop field and beer. I also don't know what, like, average lifespan of people are in this game. Okay, we'll just mark that as raid, or as red. Internal trade. In the finance menu, you can adjust the daily wages and set the quantity and price at which your local market will sell goods to the residents. It is advisable for the wages to be sufficient to purchase food daily and have some left for beer every few days. Or a nation showed a parody to Ziva? Oh, told a joke? Okay. What is this? Coronation. Is that a hand that's been chopped off? What's happening? We're selling flour. Oh, this is where they're getting their food from. This is where the money comes from. Oh, she's thinking about the king. He's speaking on fire. He's thinking about the king. He's talking about blood. He's thinking about, I don't know. He's thinking about going to the afterlife, living happily ever after. He's talking about sickness and disease. I think that's death. Thinking about high fives? Thinking about death? Oh, he's obviously sad. Man, that's a lot of conversations happening. Okay. Okay, we kind of understand how that works. You can hire mercenaries, but it's expensive. You can hire your peasants and prisoners, but you'll have to train them at the training grounds. Only unhappy peasants are unavailable for hire as warriors. Okay, so we need a training ground. Where's the training ground at? Do we not know how to make that yet? So we gotta wait for the next holy caravan? Better be behaving down there. Okay, so I guess we just fast forward time again. It still says it's day 1. They're all drinking at the tavern. Cool. Economic report. Slow things down while we read this. Gold balance, we've gained 101. We paid 112. Resources produced 235. Goods sold 150. Resources invested in the economy 255, and we've had no problems. Nice. Hover over any character's portrait to see which social thoughts contribute to their relationship with them. Factors influencing interests are also described there. Okay, so if we go Ziva, go here. Filter Kings, filter nearby, filter Sparksville. Appearance, feelings towards current partner. Okay, so she's loyal. Dang, she don't like his smell though. or his appearance. Dang, she thinks both of our boys are ugly. That's messed up. Well, apparently she's pretty. Influence of alcohol is why you like her, and the need to do the dirty. But he thinks he's ugly, and he's envious of his victories. Oh boy. Small talk. I rewarded you. Yeah, apparently our king smells bad. That guy's stinky, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead. At the top, there are relationship filters. For example, you can view relationships from other noble houses or relationships between kings. Okay. Cool, cool. Map. Alright, we're working on this right now. Because this is all about population. I think it said we want to get population to 63 was our goal. That was our ambition. Fighting the enemies, foreign trade. What's the messenger do? A messenger is selected from the peasants and requires one paper to deliver the message. The letter that the messenger delivers is written by the king. Okay. So what's the parenthesis mean? Healthy, is that unemployed? So all of our buildings should be full now. Why do you get a bonus? Oh, from manager. And from building level. Oh, well you suck, dude. I guess we'll go ahead and upgrade this building as well. Harvest the rye crops. Alright, we're still working on that. You guys need to build it. We don't need to manage buildings, right? Like, buildings are something that's already automatically done. Building breakdown. Fields periodically deplete and require fertilization. For this, you need wood, which farmers burn to obtain useful ash. Other buildings will break down when the necessary knowledge for their operation is lost. This happens when you do not have any lords with relevant knowledge. Typically, repairing buildings requires tools. How do we get tools? If a building is left unrepaired for a long time, it may catch fire, destroying it and posing a threat to neighboring buildings. Repairing a building requires a lord in the settlement who possesses the knowledge of its construction. Now you're unhappy. You guys are unhappy about your rings, but we have quite a bit. Action. How did we... King. Reward. Wait. How do we determine what the reward is? Oh, price is 5. But how do we get him more rings? Because he's mad. How do we get the king more rings? King. Holy rings stored in the king's inventory are his property and reflect the number of rings in his possession. So you're upset that we have 20? You want more than 20? Oh, geez, dude. How do we get more of these? They can only be purchased from holy caravans. But how did we get more? Didn't we only have like 5 of them? How do I get you guys to do the dirty? Okay, flattered. Nice. Okay, you have more rings, so you should be happy. Craving for excitement. How do we get you guys to become excited? Therefore, when you purchase rings from the caravan, spend them on free lords or give them away as tribute. They are added to or removed from the king's inventory. Now it says you have many rings, but you have less than before. Weird. Important skill for the king is persuasion. Pay attention to this when raising your heir. How do we tell who the heir is? Is this like their son? What was your desire? Early balding? So does that mean he's ugly? Like, what is... Why is that a trait? All nervous breakdowns are light. Okay, that's good. Thanks to their special knowledge of trade language, this character gathers rumors from the Holy Caravan about upcoming price changes for certain goods. Barn. Values peace, xenophobia. So you don't like Cadens? Production bonus for rutabaga, pig farms, and herbalists. Okay. You guys are all Varn though, yeah? Yes. So how do we see the two Caden people? Houston, you can't keep coming up here, buddy. I know, we need to get you a spot for you to chill up here. Well, this guy's Varn. Okay, you can see it next to his title. This guy's a lumberjack, he's currently sleeping, and he is of the Varn culture. Let us make sure... Are these getting built finally? Yeah, what's up with these farms? Speed up time for a little bit. Still says we're in like the sleeping time. Ingratiated themselves with the Ziva? Oh god, what does that mean? I don't know what any of these words mean. Today's trade balance is as follows. Why? Trade today. I do want to trade. Okay, you guys are building that farm now. Perfect. So all of you guys should get bonuses. Varn. Rutabaga, pig farms, and herbalists. Moon Lake, Dust Valley. Moon Lake and Dust Valley. Moon Lake over here, Dust Valley's down here. And what is your relationship with them? Pretty good. You only have relationships with people inside our kingdom. It's only our king. Okay. Harvest the rye crop. You got it, boss. Okay, so for you, we want this guy. We really don't, because he kind of stinks. But for purposes of educate. But for purposes of like keeping them in a line to reduce time traveled. How do I educate? We can threaten the king? Oh, we can threaten him. You can also give the rings back. The king will give the crown to this character. The relationships between your king and the bishop, the matriarch, and your neighbors will start afresh. The old monarch will be depressed and hate them. Oh, we don't have an heir yet. He will become a lesser lord. How do we increase your management skill? Characters. Hints. Advanced training. Invite guests from neighboring settlements. Many will be willing to provide lessons for a few rings. Can also capture a talented lord for the same purpose. Pay close attention to the traits and skills of prospective spouses when getting married. Okay. Passing the crown. Education. Okay, that has to do with children. I don't think we have any children yet. What's a scaffold do? Oh, that's for executions? Place for carrying out punishments. Sin? through confession. Interesting. So how do we get your management skills up? Because your management sucks. You only have a +2. Alright, now what is it telling us? Harvest the hops. Now it wants us to do hops. Oh, we lost somebody. Why? We had 15. Now we have 14. Somebody pass? Start messenger? Wait, time out. No, he's fine. Says we have 15 people. Why does it show 14 here? Maybe it's because it's in the city. 14 peasants in the city. Our messenger is not currently in the city. Okay, we definitely need some more people, so I guess let's just speed time up for a little bit. Okay, you're also going to be this guy. You guys each have one worker. Wait for the peasants to harvest in 3 days. Build a hop field on fertile land in the lower left. So it's telling me specifically to build the hop field down here. Okay. Build that right there, I guess. I don't want to swap management though. Like, what if we... Hold on. We're gonna put you over here. We're gonna get rid of all of this stuff. And you are going to come down here. Nope. There we go. That way we're gonna get a better bonus. He only has to worry about one building because he's not the greatest. Did that even work? Are going on a date today. Are spending time in bed. Oh my goodness, they're doing the dirty, guys. Don't watch. Don't look. Alright, this building needs a manager. Okay, so our king's actually the worst person at management. That's kind of crazy. I feel like that's really bad. We have insufficient workers. An arm of the church engaged in trade between cities and serves. Okay, where is our guy? Oh, here he is. The arm of the church engaged in trade serves as the primary source of gold and holy rings. In addition to standard resources, the caravan trades in books and prisoners. They are protected and managed by the Inquisition. They visit settlements every 2 to 3 days. Yeah, got it. Trade with Voinasvet. Okay, got some of our farms going. Books. Kind of books do we want? Peasant's house, a temple, a herbalist, fighting drought, fertilize correctly, braised rutabaga, or flavorful ale. Wait, what is this telling us to do? Books are not being studied. Right, okay. Trade, Voinasvet. So what books? Herbalist? Or the peasant's house? Which one's better? Guess that, huh? I'll also buy some rings. How's our gold looking? Ooh, we could also buy prisoners. How is she 22? She looks like the oldest person here. And he's 20? I think their portraits are inaccurate. But somehow this guy's 48. Doesn't miss loved ones? Well, that's horrible. Apparently none of them do. Combat skill. Do we want to buy a prisoner? We need the prison ward in order to do that, yeah? I kind of want to get some paper. I don't know what the herbalist hut does. Maybe we buy some rings? Or no, not yet. What can we sell? What is this? Tax on warriors. We don't owe anything. So it's just gonna be... what is this? The 117. I don't know. Okay, so we did that. I guess. Now knowledge. Herbalist. I don't know what this is. Allows the construction of herbalist. Can't see what the herbalist is. Collects herbs in the nearby forest. Okay. Learn. Ziva. Should we have Ziva learning everything? Because when she goes... She's our youngest though, isn't she? Yeah, she's 24. We just gotta make sure she doesn't go. Doesn't pass away. Okay. I guess Voinisfet, prison ward, keeping prisoners. In the mine. Oh, but we only have the book. Okay, I see. So now somebody needs to write these books because it consumes them. Okay. Alright, we'll let that go for a little bit. They're both studying, which is great. We're waiting for the rye crops and the hops crop. We have lords. You can give your lords tasks by assigning them through the action or management button on the character and building menus respectively. Lords will not perform your task if they aren't happy. Check their thoughts, needs, and desires to maintain their mood. Okay. Other kings are biased against women on the throne. Additionally, a queen cannot officially marry, and any children will be considered bastards. On the other hand, with developed manners, a queen can manipulate kings through seduction. Interesting. Oh, and then we can pin these if we want. How do we pin? Whoa. Fort. No! What the heck? Did it save? Alright, well apparently the pin command is not working right now. That didn't work. I wonder why that happened. Ooh. Let's see how far it set us back. I think we have it set to autosave twice every day. Okay, so they still got to build the hop field, which means we probably didn't get the caravan yet. But okay, it says we traded. So trade is good. Here's this. Gotta wait for him. They're going on a date, which is awesome. Books are not being studied. Keeping prisoners. Let's have Ziva learn that. And I feel like we do have a decent amount of money. Is this the daily? The daily difference? Okay. Action, trade, Voinus Vet. Peasant's House, Temple. Oh, it's different now. We can get cooking meat. The positive thought brought on by eating meat in the province will be twice as strong. How do we get meat, though? I don't think we have anything for meat yet. So I guess we'll keep with the same thing. I think the books are a little more expensive. It says 23 right now. Tax on warriors. We don't have any warriors. But is this from when we summoned them the last time? The tax depends on the total combat skill of your warriors. The tax is calculated daily, accumulating until the arrival of the Holy Caravan. So this must have been the last time that we went to battle with the bandits. The amount taxed for each warrior is determined by their combat skill at the time of recruitment, and does not increase as their skill grows. The matriarch may raise the tax if your state grows significantly. You can see the current army tax in the tooltip for the army icon in the top left corner. Okay. Tax on warriors to be paid, 23. Crime and prisoners. So yeah, okay, we gotta pay for that nonsense. We can also sell books if we want. Could sell prisoners. I guess we'll sell 11 rutabaga. I don't know why we would, but sure. Cool. Now we're down 73 gold for the day. But I think, are all these people buying stuff? Or is it just from buying... Like, are people buying from the market and the tavern? Oh, look how happy they are. The hands kinda... the hands kinda creep me out a bit. I feel like the music's really low. I don't know if that helped it. Ah, what the heck, guys? I was enjoying it. Enjoying the little show you guys had going on. Okay, Hopfield's still not done. Alright. Economic report. Gold balance was -6 for today. Because we bought stuff, I'm assuming. Insufficient workers on the rutabaga field and the rye field. We currently have 19 people in the city. Foreign trade report. We got the trade, so we got some money, and we lost some moonshine. Cool. Okay. Cool. Training grounds. Combat. Battle calculation. Captives. Insincerely admired Ziva. She had an orgasm. This game is insane. Mild loneliness. So I wonder how long the hopes for the future last. Had a meaningful conversation. Trading with a caravan has its limitations, so you can always trade with neighbors on the map by signing contracts lasting 10 days in the neighboring province menu. If you want to start trading, it is required that your kings are either in friendly relations or both belong to the same Free Cities Alliance. To set up the most beneficial contract, you should select the lord who has the highest trade skill, but be aware that you will be dealing with a lord of the same caliber on the other side. There are only a few provinces on the map that sell the scarce iron. If the supply of provinces remains stable and includes basic resources, the demand changes from time to time. For example, when the province grows. The trade volume increases with the population of the province and decreases if villages are plundered. Foreign trade does not saturate the market with goods, so you can sell as much as you like. All trades are displayed in the foreign trade menu at the bottom of the screen. Got it. So, I still want to figure out how we're going to get more paper. I'm assuming that we just don't know how to make the paper workshop yet because we haven't read it. She's at 46% for studying about the prison wards. But that's 95% complete. I kind of want to check out global map relationships between neighboring provinces are presented as personal relationships between kings. They are displayed next to the king's name. Friendship. Okay, hostility and enmity. Hover the mouse over the relationship number in the neighboring settlement menu to learn the details of the relationship. Got it. Okay. So plus 19, plus 10, plus 10, 0. So this guy's the best. So if we click on this guy, assign, trade, we could sell hops or buy flavorful ale. But we don't have hops yet. Okay. What about here? They sell iron and buy beer. We have a little bit of beer, but we're going through it pretty fast. Okay. We'll worry about trade in a little bit, I think. This building still isn't done. I also wanted to cancel you guys. I want Voinasvet over here. And then Voinasvet. We want Zlatsovet. Can we rename these guys? We can. I won't worry about it now because it's a tutorial. But all of these Russian names, I can't pronounce them. I don't speak Russian. I don't. Ziva. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that name. Voinasvet? Voinasvet. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. No clue. Zlatsovet? I have a feeling I'm butchering the heck out of that name. Oh. Alright, so we're waiting for the rye crops and the hop crops. What are you upset about? Mild fatigue, craving for excitement, and mild hunger. Direct orders. We already know this. Yep. We already know how to do that. We do need more people. Now it says somebody left again. Was that because our messenger just left? He did. Okay, he's leaving right now. So, does he have to do this every time because we're trading? So he has to send a message every day for the trade? Maybe that's why this has to wait? Maybe that's what that's waiting for? Should we build another rutabaga field? Workers' row time produced. Used in production of moonshine and meat. Doesn't say you've produced anything. But maybe that's because the day just started? Let's go ahead and speed through this day. Oh, are you sick? Did it just say you got XP? Oh, Voynasvet put Vlatsovet? He's being neglected? He put him in his place? What for? Why are y'all beefing? Oh, now you're drinking? And you're eating. What is that, bread and wine? I don't think we have either available to us, so I don't know how you guys got that, but... Sure. Alright, actually, you guys probably haven't produced anything because doesn't it grow like every 3 days or something? Diva praised Zlatzovet. Okay. I'm glad you guys are getting along. Alright, peasants, expected migrants, 4. Vagabonds, cutthroats, fanatics, and loyalists. Prisoners, chance of rebellion. Frequent negative thoughts. Okay. I guess we just let this play out for a little bit. Honestly, what I'm thinking, I feel like I kind of have an idea of how this game works. So I think tomorrow I might play one more game under the tutorial. And then, what is tomorrow? Wednesday? Maybe Thursday. Well, it'll be Wednesday when this video comes out. But I always record these a day in advance in case you didn't know. Lords who left or were disowned from their family and did not join another, they arrive with the holy caravans and can be hired with holy rings. While waiting to be hired, they stand at the entrance of your hall. The contract will last for 10 days, after which the lord will leave. Freelance lords can be assigned any tasks: teaching, going on campaigns against bandits, managing buildings, facilitating trade, and more. If a hired lord becomes friends with your king, you will be able to invite them into your family and grant them a title. Okay, but anyways, I think I might do one more recording of tutorials after today, and then the following day I might go into trying to start up my own little settlement, see how that works. Homelessness. Waiting to be hired, but we have to spend rings. We only have 15 at the minute, but we are gaining gold. Oh, we just lost gold. Okay. Action. The cost depends on the level of persuasion skill of the lord who will negotiate with them. So hire a lord. 11. Total cost for 10 days is 6 rings. 50% discount on first hire. But do we need another person? How old are you? You're 30. You're 39. How long is a year? How does age work? Can we see here? Mechanics? Can't see how age works. Unemployed people significantly reduce migration as people are looking for jobs. City growth reduces migration as a large city harbors many dangers. War in a neighboring province increases migration by 30% as refugees are fleeing. So, how do you see if other people are at war? Info, army. Ranged units on towers. Independent. Everybody's independent. Okay. I don't like. Do we want another lord right now? I mean, why not, right? Let's check it out. See what it does. Wait, what does that say? Knowledge learned keeping prisoners. A free lord is waiting to be hired. The holy caravan has arrived. Okay, keeping prisoners. Construction, housing, we have the prison ward. But this would really only be useful is if we went to war or went and attacked some bandits. Where would we even keep this? I don't know. But we got it done. Action. So how do we boost your guys' relationship? Maybe rewarding you? With rings? Okay, you're temporary for now. I don't think there's anything for you to do. But we have you, so that's cool. Oh no, what happened? Why'd it freeze? Okay, that was weird. Let's go ahead and trade with him again. And kind of want to get some rings, right? Moonshine's not selling for that much. I do kind of want to get some more rings. Maybe we just get 5 for now. Sell 7 rutabaga, even though that's not really doing much for us, but let's do this. Let's get 5 rings. Now, what is your management skills like? Say we take this guy off. Ooh, you're a 9. Okay. You'll help us get a bunch of more wood. That'll be awesome. No, we should keep Ziva on there. What is happening? That's like my second issue in less than 2 minutes. Why am I having crashing? Maybe it's because I'm not in full screen mode. I know I have that issue some games have that issue. Can you even put it? No, it is in full screen mode. How far back did it take me? Oh god. We didn't even get our person. I didn't have any issues recording this game yesterday. I wonder what's happening. Okay. I guess we let things play out for a little bit. They must be doing the dirty. Yeah. Why does she look sick? She looks green. From the fatigue? Alright. That's done. So now we didn't get the event where the free lord came. Or the lord for hire. Weird. Prison ward's done. Go and fast forward a little bit. Economic report. Plus 105. Insufficient workers in the Rye Field. Okay, it's right here. Witticisms with Zevia? What does that mean? Had a meaningful conversation? Statistics. Forest cut down 1%. Soil fertility is still 100%. New trees grown 5 and 5. Okay. Apparently we went down on just about everything. Resources spent. We're not producing any of that stuff, that's why. Okay. Cool. Let's fast forward some more. Now I don't know what time we're at for our recording because I had to restart. Foreign trade report. Trade was completed. We got 63 gold from it. I guess we just fast forward some more. Because we're still waiting on the harvest of the rye crops and the hops crop. I don't want to go through one more day before we end the recording. See what other pop-ups we can get, and also just to see if we have any more issues. Civilization disappears gradually. The process can last for centuries, and ordinary citizens don't notice anything until the very end. But a ruler knowledgeable in history must understand that only by uniting warring kingdoms can he prevent the onset of dark ages. Norland is now at a crossroads. The church has long been unable to cope with the variety challenges its people face. Frequent wars, famine, and disease have become commonplace. Technologies and knowledge are not yet lost, but if nothing is done, they will soon disappear, and with them, civilization will vanish. There is always hope, but for that you must unite 12 Norland provinces under your control, either as a king of a vassal state or as the leader of Alliance of the Free Cities, or proclaim yourself the new emperor and challenge the church's inquisition. Oh. Okay. Interesting. How many is 12 provinces? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So what, maybe like half the map, if not a little more? I also wonder what like this little stuff is. Oh, is that the church? Is that who we have to like go to war with, the Inquisition? I also got like this stuff over here that doesn't seem to be any territories. Got this little area. Huh. I also wonder if this is actually like desert and harder to grow crops, like less soil fertility. It looks like we have some marshes over here. Well, that seems intense. I don't know how to do any of that stuff, so I think it's a good idea if we play the tutorial for another day and then kind of see how that goes. I feel like that would be for the best. Ziva gave credit to Zlatsovat. Okay. Kind of just waiting for the harvest here. When the current generation of Lord dies, you must find yourself in a difficult situation, or you may find it if you haven't had any children. Marriage. The best solution for this is a legitimate marriage in which the spouses regularly fulfill their duty to conceive children, regardless of their relationship. To do this, choose a spouse for your lords on the global map. Marriage greatly improves relations between houses, so pay attention to the spouse's family. The bride price depends on her skills and the status of her house. Pay attention to the talents and skills marked with stars. They are inherited by your children. If you marry off a bride, she will go to her husband's city and you will receive a bride price and an improvement in relations. Are you not? No. Spouse is Ziva. You guys are married. You need a wife. And I think a day is a year. Oh, geez. How old do these people last? Okay, those two seem married. That's still a child. Ooh, what is this? Hannah has reached the age of marriage and awaits proposals from noble suitors. A bride price of $660? It said stars. Ones with stars. But none of them have stars. Like, you have a star for teaching, star for persuasion, star for trade. None of you guys have... Oh, you do. You have a star for trade. Who is here? Tirana? You have a star for combat. But you're not in town. Where are you going? Why are you going up there? Don't tell me you're already about to get married. Those seem like the only two options. 7 bandits with combat skill 5 and without weapons will join your army? Oh, it's a recruitment. I kind of need you to go back, lady. Oh, she gained a new level. How did that happen? Is that what the knowledge is? No, can't be. Your knowledge is 2. That's just how many books you've read. How do we get people to gain levels? Education? The Lord... So economy is how we do it. You need to educate in economy. Oh. Yeah, Voinus fat. For sure. Okay, we're producing a decent amount of wood. What is this stuff? Okay, so 5 hours until we get a harvest for the rye crops. Time for the Lord to marry. Should we just, like, marry you to the other lady? Is this... She's not there? Let's just do it to see how it goes. Oh, do we actually... Daily statistics. Expected migrants for... Bride to be married off. Do Voinus fat. Hey, now what? We gotta send a messenger? Oh. He is queued to do the dirty. What's going on here? Alright, well, we only have 2 hours left until this happens. Game has been saved. How do we autosave, or how do we quick save again? Thought there was a way to see the keys. I thought it was like something weird. Like Control and S or something. What if we try that? It does. Control S is quick save. That's so weird. Okay. Probably quick save often if we're having a bunch of problems. Start making flour. Harvest the crops. Okay, he's going to marry her. I think that's where he's going. So we'll see how this works. We need to make flour. How do we make flour? I'm assuming we need like a mill. We do. Mill should probably go by the brewery. What else do we need to do? Wait for the hops? Holy Caravan has arrived. Oh, here's our dude who's back. They're doing the dirty right now, so I guess they're busy. Okay. I'm not really worried about bringing him on. Kind of want to see what happens with this. Boom, married. I greet you, Slatsovet. I'm very delighted with the reunion of our progeny. The bonds of kinship are indeed stronger than those of friendship. I recognize that the bride is not of surpassing beauty, and her disposition is not angelic, but her health is without a doubt in splendid condition. Wow. You really hyped her up, didn't ya? Okay. Awkward. But now he's a friend. We could sell beer to him and buy iron. How'd we get all this iron? Where'd that come from? We got a bunch of rutabaga too, a bunch of rye. Economic report. Minus 27 on the gold balance. I suppose that makes sense because we just spent a bunch of money for them to get married. But before we go any further, we are going to go ahead and end the episode here. So as always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.